Hi and welcome to Knit with Hannah. I'm Hannah. I'm here every Tuesday, every week with new videos to help you learn to knit the easy way. You'll find lots and lots of videos. As I'm here every week, there are now quite a few set up as I've been here for 2 years giving you videos every week. So let's have a look, shall we? Which videos do I have for you? Well, there are lots of playlists and that's the easiest way to go through videos all at once. You can binge watch as if you're on Netflix. You can go through all of the beginner videos 101. That is going to give you some great ideas if you're a beginner knitter. I also have a Knitter's Yarn 101, which is helping you understand yarn better. They come in so many different types and weights and sizes that it can be confusing. And I've also got little tips for you about when you're going to choose yarn, about the colours you want to choose, and how you can find more focus when you go to a yarn shop, because yes, there's a major plethora of choice when you go to a yarn shop. So as I already mentioned, I also talk about tools. There's a playlist full of videos all about knitting tools. I also have a video playlist focusing on knitting jargon. Knitting jargon can be the real bane of a knitter's life because no matter what stage of knitting you're at, you will find abbreviations in patterns and have no idea what it means. This is the place for you. It's going to make your life a lot easier. I also have a download. I'll put the link in the description below. You can go and get a PDF, a digital PDF, so that not only will you have all of the links to all of the jargon videos I have on there, so you can look at your pattern, get confused and immediately know that you have the answers somewhere. And there's a swatch pattern. So if you fancy, you can actually knit up a swatch, just put some stitches on the needles, get going, and then you can practice all of the jargon along with me. That's a great idea for a Saturday afternoon. Just decide that you want to learn some more jargon and you can win with that. If you really love knitting, I also have a Knitting for Profit playlist. You may be getting to the stage where you're thinking, I'm filling up my wardrobe. How on earth am I going to continue knitting if I've got so much already? Well, the answer might be to start selling your knits. So I have a course on my website all about knitting for profit, but I also have a playlist here on YouTube all about knitting for profit. It's going to give you some great tips, get you started, give some ideas to you, and just help you think about what it is that you'd like to knit when you start knitting for profit. And there will be more videos about that coming out all the time, so that playlist will fill up too. One thing you may not know about me, if you've only just met me, is that I'm also someone who practices yoga regularly. So I have a Yoga for Knitters playlist. There are 4 videos on there currently and more will be coming as the months go by. So if you get to a point in your knitting where you go, my wrists are aching, why is my elbow hurting? Oh, I've got a stiff neck, I don't understand this. Go and have a go with the yoga. Even if you just do 5 minutes of a 10-minute class, you will notice the difference. It will make a major difference to your knitting practice. All you need to do is, if you're knitting for half an hour, 3 hours at a time maybe, take a break. A few yoga exercises will really make the difference. So yes, Yoga for Knitters may well be for you if you are a long-term knitter and you love knitting for hours at a time. Now, I can talk about this at any time of year because, believe it or not, I started knitting all of my Christmas presents in February one year. I decided one year I'm going to start knitting Christmas presents. I don't know what to get everyone this year. Last year it was so confusing at the last minute, I just didn't know what to do. So I'm going to start now and I'm going to plan now. So any time of year you can go and have a look at the Knitting for Christmas playlist and you'll find lots of inspiration. You may decide to knit one thing many times for all of your family. You may decide to knit lots of different things and really focus on who's getting what. Those videos will give you ideas and some inspiration to help you sort out what you want to knit for Christmas presents. So that's quite a few playlists. Go and find which one might help you the most. And of course, I'm here every Tuesday, every week, so hit subscribe as well. That subscribe button is there for you so that you will be notified. If you hit the little bell, you'll be notified every week by YouTube when I release a new videos. You can expect them. You will know that every week I'm going to give you some great new advice, even some demos, all sorts of different things I talk about here to do with knitting. An ideal thing too is if you've got lots of knitting buddies around you, go and suggest to them that they subscribe to. You can have a chat in the comments of my videos, you can have a chat over on my Facebook page when I release new videos as well, and that means that you're all knitting together. Part of knitting is the community. I think most of us know that, and we love it. I love the knitting community. So you can join me here on YouTube, and if you want to go further with me, if you really like my style of teaching, then you can come over and join the Knit with Hanna membership as well. Great, thank you so much for joining me. I'll put the links to the playlists in the description below, along with a link to the knitting swatch, so you can go through all of those knitting jargon tutorials as well. I will see you again soon. Bye for now, and like I always say every week, happy knitting.